G'day everyone and welcome to episode 87, where today I present a very weird video. This is going to be a room that will constantly evolve, I feel like, all the way up until episode 100, as I feel like the finale for this part is going to be very hard to work out what to do. So this is just my first attempt at it. Don't take this as like the final version. But I thought it was a pretty cool idea of when you're after the first lift hill and you look up and we had all that rubble coming down from the top section. I always thought it'd be cool to link the two and have it to where you could see the end of the ride and think like, geez, how deep is this mine shaft? So it creates that, just that illusion of what's ahead for the guests. So this is just a quick little rough in of me trying to work out how to fit that thing so that obviously when you're in the ride vehicle going around that bend, you can't see over the lip, but it's more designed for when you first come up over that big lift, you can see like right down into that hole. So that's what I really wanted to like emphasize of like, oh, we're high up, and that's what I thought would be a really cool aspect to show off when you're riding. I don't know what happened with this part. I ended up giving up because I could not remember how I did it in the parts below. It just must be a very tight bend compared to this one. So it was yeah, I'll just have to play around with that off screen, but I just used the big logs to get across what I was trying to do there to move the video on, as it was taking just a little bit long. I think I spent like half an hour on that part. So yeah, I'll finish that off with timbers like we did with the downstairs part, just to make it look more detailed. I don't have to worry about the other side, just that side. So I knew I wanted to have this part contained within the building. I didn't want to go too crazy. So the problem I was having with this ride was, you first enter at the bottom of the lift hill and you have all the crates and that of TNT and dynamite. Then as you're going up the lift hill, the dynamite's sitting there like slowly igniting and like sizzling. And then when we get to the top here, it's kind of anticlimactic to where there's no explosion, there's no cave-in, which is what I really wanted, was like a cool cave-in, but we're very limited to pieces. You'll see later my attempt at trying to do a caved-in wall. So initially I thought of doing a video screen there of a cave-in, but yeah, this is pretty much just the basis of this, and then I'll play around with it later. I'll do a couple of different versions just to test out like a cave-in, and then a maybe like another path the ride was meant to go down, but then it gets shut off or something. I did think of having these animatronic pieces to try and simulate that the mountain was collapsing, but yeah, I could not seem to get it right. So then it was when I was designing this that I thought, well, hang on a minute, what if it's something that is triggering it? So initially I started off with a cannon. You'll see me change that to just TNT crates, but I felt like it was lacking. Like you would have seen me jump cut a couple of times there, to where I sat on the ride and went through it, and after everything we've been through, the oil spill, the trees on fire, the train crash, the saw blade trying to kill us, getting drenched by the dam collapsing, this part just seemed like it just didn't gel like I wanted it to. Like I wanted the panic of getting out of this mountain. Like it's like, oh, where are we going? So yeah, sadly we can't have moving rocks, as you'll see later on, as the yeah, it's just a tricky thing of just trying to work out how to finish it off. Like, do we go over the top? Do we go crazy? Do I have explosions? Do I have things like, I wanted it to feel like that lift hill, as boring as it is like the urgency of, oh, we got to get out. This whole place is collapsing. So yeah, we'll just play around a bit. So this is my first attempt at going over the top, just having smoke blowing the guest face, just to really confuse them, because this part's normally in the dark. Like, there's the only light you get is when the doors open. So oh, here's my first attempt at having a cave in. I thought these pieces would have been really cool because I haven't used them before, but yeah, they're just so massive. Like, I just don't understand the sizing of some of the things in this game. So initially I was going to have it to where you're coming around, as soon as it explodes, that slowly comes down and crushes on top of the guests, and that's like the old, we got to get out of here. So it was a bit hard with the sheet metal roofs. That's what I was saying of, I've got to find that mixture between this shed and the existing mountain, and then obviously not showing off the miniature set that's on top of that. So this is what I came up with at the end, and then I thought, look, I'm already a couple of hours into filming, so I was like, I'll just do this as an episode and see what you guys think, whether I'm kind of on the right track, or should we just keep going a little bit more crazy. Like, I do like the idea of the video wall. I like the idea of the an explosion in general, because I feel like we deserve an explosion. Like, we got to find some way to do it. As always, comment down below what you think. Like, I always welcome that feedback of what people think whilst I'm building. But yeah, this is another episode down. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But most importantly, make sure you have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.